Rhapsody, meet Hearthstone. Hearthstone, meet Rhapsody. You two get along now. So we're going to be going back into the ranked play with my not Reynard's, but kind of Reynard's deck. Finding an opponent. Finding someone to eat some morsels. Or, you know, someone to feed and help them get up their way on the ladder to legend status.
Garrosh versus
Jenna.
You asked for
So this guy's going the distance, he's going for speed. Gonna throw back the leper golem, just because coin into... That does give me value, but it wastes his coin. Yeah, I don't get enough card advantage, or I don't get enough trades for card advantage out of having the leper gnome early. So it looks like I'm going to pass my first turn. He might play something, then I can Gorehowl. Gorehowl. I can heroic stack. What I really want is like a mana worm out, or mana worm, coin, arcane missiles, so that you can get like a 3/3 mana worm, and it's like whoa. And then I can hit it with heroic strike. Or none of that can happen. So I'm assuming he doesn't have an acidic swamp ooze from the fact that he didn't coin one out. Fuck! It didn't work, guys. I was a little bit zealous in doing that because I did want to get out the Bloodsour Raider really quickly. So I'm a bit frustrated with that, but yeah. It's okay. I'll be good. So a really cool thing I can be looking at here is I've got Gorehowl, and I've also got a Bloodsour Raider. I can have a 9/3 Bloodsour Raider that can force him to deal. So he's definitely going to hit my Raging Worgen. Like, no doubt. It's my favorite Gwen Stefani band.
They'll never know what.
So what I need to do is not lose sight of my winning premise in this deck. That's hit them in the face until they lose the game. I keep looking at trades, and that I think is my biggest problem with this deck. That I'm looking for trades that shouldn't exist. If he has a taunt, I'll trade for it. If he doesn't, hit him in the face. In the motherfucking face. Oof. So I have one of those too.
This one's mine.
Okay. So he's on turn 6. What am I looking out for? Did he use his coin? Do I recall him using a coin? Turn 3. I think he may have coined out the... no, he didn't. Okay, so there's the coin. Wow. So he's running a Gurubashi Berserker deck. What a douche. I can charge my Corcoran lead into it. That's something I can do. I can Gorehowl that one, and then hit that. Oh, these are all trades. Why am I making trades? Because he'll win if I don't. Alright. Oh, fuck. I forgot. I totally forgot that I was frozen. So, yeah. Now he knows he can force me to take damage from that Gurubashi Berserker. And he's keeping me frozen with the water elemental, so... I should have kept that and used it with charge. Because that's something I can do. Use that with charge. Hit in the face. I'm playing really poorly this game. I believe there are things that I could have done where I would have won the game, and I've just neglected to do them. And now I'm running out of cards. I'm running out of options to actually... Let's see if you do that. Yeah, I believe you've got almost lethal damage if you have war. Oh, no, wait, yeah, it's a box, so that sucks. That sucks a lot. Cannot lose stars at this rank. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Because otherwise I was going to be completely demoralized and turn the game off. Let's try again. Keeping in mind our win condition. Hit them in the face, win the game. Hit them in the face, and win the game. There are a few trades I can make. You know, I can make it sometimes. You know, he's got like a 7-4 out, and I've got like a 4-1. That's a trade. That's a trade. Make that trade. Do the trades. But other than that, almost entirely other than that, I want to hit him in the face. Let him make the trades, yeah? See how he likes it. So hitting shamans in the face is real hard, because they can kind of put down the totem that says, don't hit me in the face. And I'm like, okay. You make a convincing argument for not hitting you in the face. So this is good, actually. I don't like having Gromash this early, but I do have a South Sea deckhand that's going to have charge. So that's a thing. I'm also going to have the Lepanome out on turn 1. Into, unless he has anything on the board, in which case I'll consider coining out the Fiery War Axe. Because then I can South Sea Deckhand and Lepanome on turn 2. And the South Sea Deckhand can be used as removal because it's got charge, because I have the Fiery War Axe. The thing is, because we're playing Constructed rather than Arena, I can rely on someone to more often, far more often than I'll find in Arena, have an Acidic Swamp Ooze, have a way to deal with weapons. And that's just the breaks, unfortunately. Those are just the breaks. So, hopefully, the way they deal with Fiery Axes still leaves me with not card advantage, but card parity. And I can use my Arcanite Reapers safely. I'm confused what just happened there. I think I lost a game. So, clearly what he did was he had a strategy where you hold on to your cards until you win before the game begins. So he was really good, actually. He's probably the best opponent I've faced. I don't really think there was anything I could have done differently to kind of win that game. So, yeah, like, well played to him, honestly. I wish him well. So I threw back a Nightblade so that I could get a Nightblade. This was actually a tactical decision. I do really enjoy having Nightblades. I'm gonna Lepanome. Fuck it. It's not gonna be more useful at almost any other point in the game. Hopefully, he coins out like a 2-3... Oh. Hang on. What you done there, buddy?
The light protects me.
Give me a big hug. That's how I hear the Lepanomids. Give me a big hug. Oh wow, so he refuses to deal with my Lepanome. Okay. Greetings. You're greeted. Consider yourself greeted. Oh, what do I want to do here?
I fight.
I don't want to use any of my cards yet. Oh fuck, win condition. Hit him in the face. Stop not using your cards. Why am I looking for board control? I think the reason I'm having a lot of trouble is because this deck is so unlike most of the decks that I'll usually play. So I cannot Tazdingo. But I can Fiery War Axe, Leper Gnome. Is that my best play? Yup. It was unfortunate that I had to do that, but I'm really glad that he's down 1 taunt now. So he's down Tazdingo, so a lot of decks are going to be running 2 taunts specifically. They're going to have Tazdingo and Tazdingo again, because Tazdingo is fucking awesome. He's great.
Tazdingo!
Because he's a 4-drop. Oh look, it's another Tazdingo. It's almost like literally what I just said. Ooh, I don't like this, that I have to Tazdingo with the Cochran Elite. I'm actually going to Cruel Master that Tazdingo. Because the Cochran Elite is better. Is it? Is the Cochran Elite better? I do have a Charge and I have a Cruel Taskmaster. So the Cochran Elite is actually less useful to me than Tazdingo. Than the Cruel Taskmaster is, because it has the Enrage trigger. So I'll actually be trading these 2 cards. And because I do not have another weapon yet, I'm not going to hit him directly in the face, because that damage is available to me at any time. He didn't play an Acidic Swamp Ooze in any of those turns, so I can assume he doesn't have an Acidic Swamp Ooze. Unless he top decked it, in which case... Oh? Mom? It's my impression of you. Okay. So this is good. Remove the fields. Oh fuck, my win condition. Hit him in the face, Ryan. What's wrong with you? I think I'm pretty sure what hit me. So that's my turn 10 play, the Gromash Hellscream with the Cruel Taskmaster.
They'll never know what.
For honor.
I'm pretty sure I'll know what hit me. Play a big ass taunt, so I can cut it down with my Black Knight. Big ass taunt card, but around
They'll
field.
never know what.
Okay, so he's got a lot of direct damage in his deck. And he's hitting me in the face. He's playing my deck better than I'm playing my deck.
This one's mine.
For honor.
Okay. So you might be thinking, why? Because that can, and then that, but... Ooh, or even just that trades across for the Gromash Hellscream. And you'd be right.
Handle it.
Sorry, did you expect me to have a follow-up? So I have 6 damage on the field at the moment. Dread Corsair. 9 mana. I can make the Dread Corsair. Yep, I've won.
Back to work.
This one's mine.
No quarter. For honor.
Yeah. Okay, so I spent at least enough of my time focusing on my win condition there that I managed to achieve it. Argent Squire, yeah. Awesome. How are we looking for time? Not even 15 minutes yet. Let's go for another few games. Finding an opponent. If you need help building a deck, look at the suggested cards. As I've said before, please don't. You'll end up performing like the first 2 people I versed. But not the third, because the third was Deese. Who was wicked Deese. We're the opponent. Oh, I've run out of coffee.
I will fight with honor. Victory!
He's going to be fighting with honor, guys, so we kind of screwed, basically. I mean, fuck us, I suppose. He's got honor. So I'm not getting any of my early drops. To consider, this deck has a lot of early drops that I'm just not happening upon, unfortunately. I do have 2 Argent Squires. I have a Leper Gnome. There's a bunch of 2-drops as well. I've got the Fairy Dragon. I'm just going to have to play this like a standard hand. I'm not going to be holding them and waiting for the point at which they're useful. So it's this 2/2/3 is just going to be a River Crocolisk for me instead of anything else. So this is good. And the reason I did that rather than trading in and then hitting him in the face is because I want to keep this board advantage. I could have done 4 damage to the face with that heroic strike. Or I can do 2 damage to the face, and I can keep a card in hand that can possibly give me better value. Now, it's thinking time. It's definitely thinking time. Do I think he'll make that trade instead of me? No, because I'm going to play the Argent Squire anyway, so he's not going to make that trade. He's going to hit the Argent Squire because he knows he'll get a free hit in. So instead I'm going to do that. I think that was the correct move. Definitely think that was the correct move. Next turn I do have the Corcoran Elite, so... Oh, or you can not play a Yeti. I was about to say, if you play a Yeti, you've got to deal with it. .com.au. That's got a fucking shield on it. I don't like anything about that.
For the war chief! For Hellscream!
Attack him in the face. Attack him in the face. Let's continue thinking about our goddamn win condition. Oh, Ryan. Focus.
Glory
Win condition. Hit in the face until I win the game. New win condition. Don't lose to the Blood Knight. I don't have any removal for that. I think it's racing time.
I fight.
So he put problems on the board. Now, yeah, hammer drop. Okay. I was not expecting a Blood Knight. It looks like he's playing like an older version of Kasadin's, a newer version of Kasadin's like deck, like an updated version. I want him to keep trying to control the things on the board so that I can get to a later turn and just hit him in the face and win. Consecrate? Okay, so that's a get down. Get down. Okay, so no, it isn't. He's just consecrating. Oh my god.
Back to work!
He's just horrible. Everything about this is just absolutely horrible. He could probably just hit me in the face and then, let's see your True Silver Champion. No? Are you going to be trading? Don't trade. Pussy. Really?
I will crush you!
So, my deck is built around really gimmicky concepts, obviously. It's not particularly good. As I said at the very beginning of this, the climbing series. If I wanted to go for a good deck that was going to be getting me higher, and if I wanted to win a lot of my matches, I would probably be going for a much closer adherence to Reynard's original build for this deck. But it still can be really frustrating to just go up against someone and they play literally the best legendaries in the game. Because Gromash Hellscream is a legendary, sure. He's not good. But he is a legendary. So there, I at least got some early drops. That'll be fine. That'll get me through the game. But yes, it can definitely be frustrating, to say the very least, to end up in a situation where almost every deck you go up against, and I'm not finding that at the moment, I find that when I play casual, because casual has an MMR ranking.
The light protects me. I fight.
But it's definitely annoying to be in a situation where every deck has Can Bloodhoof, every deck has Ragnaros, every deck has... it used to be Nat Pagel and Tickmaster Overspark, but those got nerfed to fuck.
I fight. I fight.
What was another one of them that I was particularly annoyed about? That it seems that every deck had. Wasn't Black Knight? I mean, Black Knight is a gimmicky card as fuck. Like, I can be totally... I'm totally certain that there are other people that are being really, really pissed off that I've played Black Knight. So, wow, he's going for the face. Awesome. Good. Love you.
For the king!
I fight. I fight.
Uh-oh, I am overextending against the hounds. I am definitely overextending against the hounds. If he gives me the opportunity, I will start to trade. But he's not appearing to be giving me that opportunity at the moment, because there's nothing to trade against. So that could be an explosive trap, and hell, if it is, yes, love it. Give me that explosive trap. Oh, but it's not going to kill anything.
For honor.
I fight.
Misdirection. Explosive trap. It's explosive trap. So this is now a 4. I can give it +2. Just for fun. Yeah, there's an extra 4 damage to the face. I'll do that.
I fight.
For honor.
You have 1 life left. Show me how you deal with my whole board. Show me what you're working with. And you can deal with my whole board without using your Eaglehorn bow at all, motherfucker. Or rather, you can try. Is that it? Nothing? Just going straight for the face.
I fight.
Well played. So that's what happens when 2 decks that want to hit you in the face go up against each other. One of them hits the other in the face until they die, and the one that doesn't hit the other in its face until they die lose. Let's go again. That's our 5th win so far. Yes. Awesome. We are out of the 23s. We are into the 22s. It's a whole new world up here in the 22s. We can smell the flowers wafting on the breeze. Only slightly soiled by the farts of others as we look directly up into the annals of history. Worthy opponent. Another hunter, yes, love it. Yes. Gimme. Man after midnight. So, Corcoran Elite, South Sea Deckhand. I will keep the South Sea Deckhand, actually, just in case I get no 1-drops. Yeah. Didn't think I was going to get a 1-drop. You can get a 1-drop. What to do with that? And of course, this has been kept because, as I've said numerous times, hunters have very few ways to deal 1 damage. Elven Archer could be.
I smell blood.
Oh. Aren't you the saucy one? So I'm going to keep my Heroic Strike as removal. Even in the later turns, if I have 2 Heroic Strikes in my hand, I can just leave them there and then bop him in the face. One thing I really do want for this deck, and if I get anything worthwhile disenchanting, I may build not only Frothing Berserkers, but... See, going straight for the face. He's doing my same thing. You can't do my strats.
Back to work.
Only doing that because it allows me to clear and play a minion. What was I saying? I was saying something, no doubt, incredibly important. I would disenchant cards so that I would have the Heroic Strike. Heroic Strike?
For the king.
No. So that I would have the Mortal Strike, which is deal 4 damage. If your hero is at 12 or less health, deal 6 instead. Hogger. Yes, biggest hogger of all time. Know what we do with hoggers. So the reason I didn't play the Raging Worgen this turn is if he does play a lot of small stuff, or if he plays like something with just 2 damage, just something with 2 damage, I can Hoobot.
For honor.
It's a trade, I guess. Yeah, I will make that trade. The reason I'm making that trade is because it's only a 2-2 at that point, but even better than that, it overextends me against any sort of Unleash the Hounds bullshit. What can we do here to take care of this Yeti? Wait! Why am I taking care of the Yeti? Oh, I keep losing track of my goddamn winning fucking game strats.
I wonder.
Raging Worgen with that will cause him to trade over. Yes. This is fine. Hit him in the face, win the game. Hit him in the face, win the game. Hit him in the face, win the game. He plays a taunt. Black Knight, then hit him in the face. Oh, so that's a really good trade. Maybe hit that with your head first, and then hit it with the Chillwind Yeti. You going straight for my face? Yeah, you're going straight for my face. Those are the facial plays. So you've got a total of... You've got 10 damage, 12. I cannot rely on you not to have 3 immediate damage in your hands, so... I do have to do some removal. I've only got 2, 4, 4. I've only got 10 myself. I'm actually going to just go for the balls out. No, I'm not. I'm going to do that. Now, one thing I am keeping in mind at this point is that the Corcoran Elite has charge as an inherent part of itself. So, playing a Faceless Manipulator, Faceless manipulating my Corcoran Elite will give me a charge. So at this point, you could be incentivized to trade. Trade across, hit there. Well, sorry, the other way. That goes there, and that goes like this. 1 damage. Oh, and he did it to himself. He gave me a Bluegill Warrior with charge.
Well,
I wonder if that's the same guy that I versed just a few seconds ago. Kakaka. It's entirely possible. If so, I'm sorry, buddy. I really didn't mean to, but you brought this on yourself, motherfucker. Get out of my house. So that's going to be the end of this episode of trying to climb the ladder, putting your leg like really far through one of the rungs, and then like the other leg slips a bit, and then you kind of fall back, but your leg is hooked into one of the rungs. So you hit your head, like you swing down and you hit your head on one of the lower rungs, but it's one of those steel ladders, one of those really sturdy ones, and it gives you a concussion. It's a really long title. I might just call it Hearthstone Rank.